Good morning. Today is it's February 10th. It is 11:24, and welcome to my virtual journal, I guess. I don't know. I'll be pretty much vague for the most part in many of these, but we'll just go from there and just see how it goes. All right, we're in a public lobby today. I don't really care for real about social norms, if you know me. It's ironic that people started like crowding around me though as soon as I turned on the camera. It's a little weird now. But no, I don't really care about social norms for real. Just wanted to check in. You know, it is 12:49 p.m. February 11th. I feel good. It's a good day. It's a really good day. Some lady passed out. I won't say some lady. She was a worker. She was a worker at Rubber Market, and she passed out. It's pretty bad, actually. It's really bad. Really big thump on the ground. And everyone just started like screaming, which is something I've probably honestly never seen before. But you know, response time for the emergency services was actually pretty quick. It was like realistically less than 10 minutes, give or take, maybe like 7. So that was really good, and they're still there right now. But I just wanted to come on here and just kind of spew some goodness, but it's probably going to be in the next clip because I don't want to be interrupted by people walking around me, you know. But I do want to just talk some serious stuff. And I'm making these videos not for like anyone in particular. No one will probably even see these. I'm making them for myself, you know, for my for my future kids, for my family, for the people that I just care about, truly love, you know, future wife type, you know, stuff like that. So, but I'll see you guys in the next clip. What's up, y'all? Or whoever's watching this. This is just another clip from the same day. I think it was like February 11th or something like that. I'm at home now. It's 12:35 a.m. and this may be not that much of a longer clip, but something that's going to be a little bit more special to me. I've been wanting to make this specifically for this video for a while, but topic of the day is don't necessarily give up. And I know that's so vague, you know, but a little bit of context on why I say don't give up. Last week I applied for, I was interviewed for a position. Maybe it was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was interviewed for a position with a company. It went really, really well. Like, one of the best interviews I've done. Can't even lie. And they reached out to me because I was qualified, right? During the interview, they mentioned that the position that I was being interviewed for wasn't level 1, which I had thought I applied for, or which I had originally thought that they reached out to me for, because, little backstory, I didn't apply. They reached out to me first, right? So yeah, I thought I was level 1 Turns out I was getting interviewed for level 3 because my qualifications were too high for level 1 and 2. Their words, not mine. And, like I said, knocked it out of the park. Answered every single question, technical question, behavioral question, every single thing that you could possibly imagine in the interview going right, went right? So, didn't hear back for a couple of days, and then the following week, which was last Wednesday, it makes 7 days today actually, I got an email. I got an email saying I wasn't selected for the position because of qualifications, which didn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty rough couple of hours, just kind of accepting that, because in my mind I already kind of thought, yeah, I got accepted. I was telling my parents, like, yeah, I can't wait, or yeah, I'm really excited, like I'd be able to come back home. The position was for, back home in Jackson. It was nice. The pay was great. Sign-on bonus was incredible. Housing bonus was really, really good as well. It was all like a too good to be true type moment, right? But, got to stay optimistic. But at that moment, when I had received that, it was quite rough. I actually got pretty emotional. Scheduled a phone call with the people that emailed me, which was very kind, but I'm pretty sure I burned that bridge. Because like I said, I was pretty emotional, and I was like, hey guys, this must be a joke, right? Like, there's no way I was contacted by you because of my qualifications. Got pushed, not for level 1, not for level 2, but to level 3 in my interview because of my qualifications. And I did really, really well on the interview, even mingled about like tech, like really specific, like coding, with one of the interviewers, and it went so well. And I talked about, getting an MBA with them and how much of a long-term asset I'd be. And the hiring manager had a conversation with me, and he really liked it. It was a 3-hour interview with 3 people, and it just went so well. So I told him, I was like, there's just no way, literally no way I didn't get it because of qualifications. But they responded and it was like, yeah, we can't really disclose we can't really disclose the specifics, but just know, you just didn't get it because of qualifications. Now, whether that had been graduate this May, or whether that had been the fact that I'm just not qualified, or they probably think I'm, excuse my French, bullshitting, or they just think, I don't know. I'm not one to pull any, racially profiling cards or anything like that. So I try not to think like that, but I don't know what it could have been. But like I said, the topic is to not give up, because right now I am in a state. I'm not going to speak about some testimony because that's not what this is. Right now I am in probably one of the lowest points mentally in my life, because I feel like I can't do it. I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like, after a while, guys, you apply to so many jobs, so many early career jobs, so many jobs specifically meant for class of 2026 graduates, and, specifically in analytics. My major is literally data analytics, and with someone with a resume, and I don't like to brag, I really don't, but someone with a resume as great as mine at this age, especially, it's a humbling experience for sure. And I don't think I've kind of accepted that, a time will come. This is just a very, 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 very small percentage of my life. I get that. But right now, I'm really allowing myself to be sad. This is a very hard time. But like I said, the topic is to not give up, and I am not giving up. I'm still applying. I'm still pushing. I'm still talking to my mom. I'm still reading my Bible. I'm still going to church. I'm still doing everything. I'm still praying. I'm still keeping in contact with my friends and my family, and going to class, going to work, doing everything I need to do. But guys, it's hard. And I don't know what it is. Maybe I have this thought in my mind where I feel like I kind of like have to live up to the standard that my family has put upon me. I have to live up to the imaginary pressure, you know. Growing up, my nickname was, oh, that's Kid President. You know, with my family, they always call me Kid President because I'd be so successful. Even today, many, many, many years later, oh, he's so smart. Oh, he's gonna do this. Wow, he's gonna be so successful. All this and all that. And sure, I've done things. I have the accolades. I have the proof of why they may say those things, but it's hard. It is really, really hard. And I go to, you know, counseling. The university offers free counseling for students. I go to counseling to talk about it. I talk to my mom every day. Talk to my grandmother every day. And I'd say they make it better, but truth be told, my grandmother is the main one that applied those pressures upon me. My mom didn't apply enough. She still doesn't. You know? Like, I don't hear how proud I make my mom. I know I do. That's not what this is. I'm not saying I don't make her proud. It's just I don't hear it. I'm not saying I really have to, but it'd be nice just to kind of know. Like, I can only think I know, but I don't really know, you know. But my mom's got her own stuff going. And then my grandmother, you know, she's a very close part of my life. My grandma's my best friend. She's my best friend, you know. And I know for a fact I make her proud, but she doesn't really understand the things I do, why I do it, how much this job search has been bothering me. You know, this recent grad job hiring epidemic is at an all-time low, right? Or an all-time high, depending on how you look at it. Moral is, it sucks. Okay, if you're a new grad, it sucks. If you're an upcoming grad for a class of 2026, whether that be spring or fall, it sucks. But just don't give up. It's hard. I know. I get it. My friends are struggling. I'm struggling. The friends that do get a job or do get an offer or an interview or just something, no matter what it is, hell, it could even be a dang on higher view virtual interview and you ain't talked to a single real person. It could be something as small as just an email back, a text message on LinkedIn, something, anything. I give them their props, okay? Because it's hard. Let people know you're proud of them, you know? Because it's really difficult out here, man. I love to see my friends go crazy. I'm not gonna name drop anyone specifically, but I got this one friend. They are so smart. So smart. And they really impress me every single time. Like, I am just blown away. I am just amazed with everything that they're able to accomplish. You know, and then they got this full-time job offer. I feel at one point, I felt like I was happier than them, you know, because I know how it is. I know how hard it is, you know. I'm one of those guys. It's like, if I eat, we all eat, you know, and I'm ready to eat, so I can just kind of try to help out and put other people on and everything, man. Like, it hurts. But I do know, like, seeing the people around me getting the things that I want, it doesn't fuel jealousy. It fuels drive, right? Like, I really want to be at the table with them, you know? That was pretty good. I can't lie. I gotta put that on the shirt. But, no, yeah, guys, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Please don't. I'm gonna get a Bible verse going tomorrow. It'll most likely be in the same video. But yeah, just keep going. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, and I did actually really well because I didn't go too far in depth. It's just the first episode of a multi-video series of just documenting my life. Okay, and I'll go. I don't want to go, and well, I might. I don't know. I'm scared. I could go into specifics with these company names and whatnot. I'll never name drop any friends specifically because, you know, I don't want to affect their life if these videos like get recognized or something. I just don't want that to affect them in any kind of way, form, or fashion. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll kind of come out with like this whole like I don't care mindset and just start name dropping these companies that I keep getting proven time and time again I'm not good enough for, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like they're just looking for a freaking genius, you know? Bilingual, knows every freaking coding language under the sun. You know, they fit the culture. I hate company jargon. I hate being fake. I hate not being myself and authentic. I hate that. So maybe that's my problem in my interviews. I'm too honest. I'm too open. I'm not sure. But throughout all of this, there are 3 things that have kept me going. Number 1, God. Always God. Gotta keep him in my life, man. God, for sure. Number 2, my family. Love them to death. Love them to death. Without them, I don't know where I'd be, seriously. I wouldn't be here, that's for sure. Wouldn't be in Oxford, Mississippi. Wouldn't be in my own apartment right now, you know? Probably be on the street or something, who knows? And the third thing is my friends, man, my support circle. It's pretty small. It's actually quite hard for me to consider you a friend, especially nowadays. You know, I'm very friendly, I'm very nice, I'm very kind, but for me to consider you a friend takes a lot. And if you got what it takes to be my friend, man, I love you, bro. Ride or die, for sure. Take a bullet for you any day of the week. That's just how it is. Don't give up, all right? Always, always, always keep pushing. Don't give up. Remember who you are. Keep God first. Your time's coming and mine is too. Thank you. To close us off, this is the last clip of this video. I don't know how long it was. I made it over the course of this week. And it's currently Sunday. So I think I started recording last Monday or something like that, maybe before that. But yeah, man, yesterday was Valentine's Day, so I do just want to give a little bit of insight just for you guys. Love yourself, okay? I'm gonna start recording the next video probably tomorrow. But love yourself, all right? Remember, you're not alone. You have people that love you and care about you. Friends, family. You have people on your side. And even if you don't, you're not the only one. Okay? So, love yourself. You can finish that off there. It's been real. And see you guys in the next one.